Be here. On one of my earlier videos, I showed you that we had bought a country ham, and I'm going to show you now how I can my country ham. Remember, I do this for my family. You have to make the decision before you do dairy and meat if it's right for your family or not. This is just how I do it. So here I go. I take this regular kitchen shears I got. I think I got these at Walmart. But anyway, I just take and I just trim off all the way around, leaving some of the fat around the edge. And the reason I do, because when it's in the jar, because I'm dry packing it, that means I'm not going to add any kind of liquid to this. I'm just going to let it cook in its own juices. I like it because I can make gravy out of the juice. I save the rinds for beans. But you want to cut this about the same height as your jar. And the piece with the bone, that's the piece that I usually put in the freezer. That's what everybody wants to eat. And generally it takes about 6 slices. I've done some earlier. About 6 slices. So what I do after I get my meat ready to go, I take a piece of wax paper and I fold it in half. And then I lay the pieces out. And I kind of smash them together a little bit. I cut this wax paper a little bit too long. Trim off a little bit off the edge here. No big deal. Now, you sterilize your jars in either sterilizing in the dishwasher, in the oven at 225 degrees. Boil them in hot water for 20 minutes, however you do it. Make sure that you get your lids hot. And I just take this and I roll it kind of tight. I know the paper makes noise, it kind of creaks. And then I just put it in the jar. Sometimes if you get an extra piece, just slide it out if you get one too many. And then I take the top and I fold it over and I push to get it down into the jar really good. And I always like to have a little bit on top. Kind of protects that top piece of meat. And then you take your lid. My magnet is gone. That's been in boiling water, so it's hot when you put it on here to soften the ring up. And you take your ring, you put it on hand tight. You put it in pressure canner, 10 pounds of pressure, 75 minutes for pints, 90 minutes for quarts. Let me show you what they look like when they come out. This is what your jar looks like. I forgot to put vinegar in my pressure canner, so I've got a little bit of fuzz. It's alright. When I clean my jars and take my rings off, that'll all be gone. But I think it's pretty in the jar. And all the juice that's in the jar, that's what you make gravy out of, or seasoned beans, whatever. And this is what it looks like after it comes out of the jar. And it holds shape pretty good. It's a little soft. It's more like a baked country ham taste, but it's really good. And so you all have a great evening. Thanks for watching.